All right, this week I read The Dead Cattail Assassins by P. Jelly Clark. This is a novella, it's a fantasy novella, and it completely blew me away. I read it in about 2 sittings, and not only because it was short, but because the pacing was also just so quick and just sucked me in. But from the first page, I was hooked, and to me, this felt like a D&D campaign in the best way. We drop right into a conversation with our main character, Eveen, who is an undead assassin brought back to serve out a contract with the goddess Errol. And she's talking with one of her colleagues, and then she gets given her a mark. Someone she has to go kill. So she goes to do her job, and when she looks at the person, she recognizes them. And now you're not supposed to have any memories when you agree to give up give time to, in your undeadness, in your afterlife, to serve the goddess Errol. You're not supposed to have any memories. So immediately she kind of freaks out and bungles the job, and then ends up taking her mark with her to go figure out what the heck is going on. So we have a little bit of a mystery element alongside a really rich and impressive amount of world building and fantasy in such a short book. And yeah, it had me laughing, it had me surprised, it had me flipping pages to figure out what was going to happen. I was so invested, and I was just really impressed. And so I cannot wait to read more by this author. I would love to see a full-length fantasy novel by him. But even if not, he clearly shows that he can pack a lot into a novella. So if you're looking for something quick, not a big chunky fantasy boy to get stuck into, I would highly recommend this because it really was so fun. And yeah, like I said, I could just picture myself sitting down at a table and having a DM start telling me about the city and all the different characters and all the different gods and goddesses. And I just, it was so good, and this is a D&D campaign I would want to run. So yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, I would definitely recommend. But I would love to hear what you guys have been reading this week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.